Hey Tauruses, I'm Island Turtle. Welcome to BOMISpirit. This is the monthly general reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. There's going to be a part 2 over on Patreon. You can also find it over on Vimeo as well. Keep in mind these are timeless and general. I do these once every 30 days or so for each respective sign, depending on what's going on. That's why I call them a monthly, okay? Please take the messages as they resonate. You will know if it is not for you, okay? Taurus, you're in bull mode. Instantly when I was like, all right, Taurus is next. I'm like, what's going on with Taurus? And I was like, whoa, there it is. Bull. The bull is out. The bull is out. I don't know if you're seeing red or not, but the bull is out and you mean business. You're on it. You're focused. Um, you're just in bull mode. And Taurus, when you're in bull mode, it's either because you're trying to get something done or you're really goal oriented at that moment, or someone has aggravated the bull and the bull's got to come out to show who means business. So very curious to see what's going on with you, Taurus. I'm actually very tempted to go for the animals today with you. So let's just do it. The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit deck. Okay. Any messages or insights for Taurus? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Yeah, it's like the focus. I can't get away from this focused energy you have. It's like you're in bull, like I just keep seeing the bull, like I just like keep seeing that, and it's like your eyes are just, oh, ow, that hurt my wrist. Ooh. Your eyes are just super focused. You're either trying to like, yeah, it's like show someone that you mean business, or it's like you're really trying to stay on top of something, but the focus, it's the focus, it's the bullseye, right? It's the bullseye energy. I do keep getting like red green, like red and green, red and green, red and green, like root chakra, heart chakra energy. Resilience. Wait, what is this? It's like you're trying to ground and anchor yourself. And maybe you are triggered, maybe you are aggravated, maybe there's a lot going on and you're like in bull mode to stay focused. Like I keep almost feeling like a pillar. That's also how they're showing it to me, like between your heart and your root. It's like what matters to you, staying true, but staying really grounded and really focused and being like really, yeah, I just want to say on point, like really on point. But I feel like there's a lot of like emotion, passion. It's like it's working up an energy within you for sure, but you're understanding that you need to maintain this sense of groundedness or being anchored within yourself to deal with whatever it is that you're dealing with. Well, this is gonna be very interesting. Yeah, they keep showing me a bull like hunched over, head is really low to the ground, and like laser bull eye focus, laser bull eye focus. Oh, interesting. Any messages or insights for my Taurians, for my Tauruses? Could be dealing with somebody in this energy too. It can be reversed, especially for my cross watchers. Interesting. Look what just came out. Cobra. I'm not keeping it with the way that it came out, but the eyes, right? The eyes. Taurus. Oh my god, the dragon almost came out, which is one big fat dragon eye. Yeah, it's something about the eyes and the focus with you, Taurus. Oh, be very careful with Taurians. Any cross watchers watching? Business right now. Any messages or insights for Taurus? The snake. Interesting. Snake coming out, sacral energy, kundalini energy. This snake in particular speaks of tapping into untapped potential. Tapping the well of energy is really how it's coming through. And that's what I'm feeling with you. Like there's a lot of like energy or passion or emotion. It's like there's a lot of energy surging through you. It could even be just a lot of like vitality, even physical energy, and you're having to like focus it. You're really having to focus it. Again, focus. Any other messages or insights for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? The eyes are so standing out. Look at that, the tiger's eye. Ah. It's funny too, because it's like all these verbiage, right? Like bullseye, tiger's eye. These actually are words for different things too. So it's kind of interesting how it's coming across, like that snake eyes, right? Like these actually refer to like different things too, so it's just kind of interesting how it's coming across. There might be something about that with like words or synchronicities for you right now too, Taurus, just something to pay attention to, like the power of words or the spells behind words, right? But snake with tiger, all of this is just sheer power. Yeah, don't fuck with Tauruses right now. This is sheer power coming through. Tiger also speaks of spirit. This particular tiger speaks of spiritual awakening. Excuse me. It's very much like a Queen of Wands energy, and it is being in divine feminine power and fierceness, ferocity, and like I said, snake is untapped potential that you're tapping into. It's like power, 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 and it's like you're anchoring it, you're integrating it, you're trying to figure out how to deal with it. You could feel like you're in total Mars energy right now, like you could like run a marathon. It could even feel like that, but it's a surgence of energy or emotion or passion within. Hi, buddy. Hi. Sorry, guys. Bubsy, I gotta work. You gonna let me work? You wanna lay down? Here. Please? Can you lay down? Not right there. No, not. I don't even know how he did that. He like spit at me. Hey, buddy. Why don't you go? Why don't you get in the room? Please, please. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Moving on. Yeah, that was weird. I don't know how he did that. Any other messages or insights? The root chakra. The Phoenix literally speaks of the root chakra in this deck, and it is it's a fire. It's an energy. It's a rush. It's oh, I hit my glasses. It's power. All right, we get the idea, Taurus. We get the idea. You're surging. You're surging energy, you're surging power, you're surging passion, you're surging emotion, and you're needing to really, 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 really focus it. Oh my God, more sacral energy, sea serpent, some more of that snake-like Kundalini energy. I would be shocked if you guys were not experiencing some sort of Kundalini energy or awakening here. The fact we even have the root coming out right next to the sacral card, that just speaks of the like, right, like the rise of energy. There's also a lot of, this is like pure fire, creative energy, expression, getting third eye energy too. It's actually starting to hurt. My third eye's been hurting all day, but it just went like that as I started to speak on that. I'm also just noticing the referencing to cycles, the referencing to eyes, like this interconnectedness. This feels like a very spiritual read, Taurus, and it just feels like you're literally surging power. The bull is rising within and it's wanting to come out. Ooh. Some of you, this could even be translating as sexual frustration or rise of your own sexual energy. Use it wisely. Sexual energy is very powerful. It's very powerful to add to your mana if you're not just gonna like, get rid of it. Yeah, a lot of sexual energy going on in here too. Any other messages or insights for Taurus? You could be hot for people. People could be hot for you right now. It's just a lot of sexual energy surging through you. Any other messages or insights for Taurus? Interesting. Expression, the nightingale. This is talking and communicating coming out. Like I said, someone could be activating you, like bringing this out in you. Some of you are like, you're surging so much, again, emotions or passion, sexual energy, or you're literally going through some sort of activation or ascension or Kundalini awakening. Kundalini is, like, again, a lot of Kundalini energy here. There's just so much energy surging. It's like you really need to ground yourself in it so you could actually just function. But some of you need to ground that in order to communicate and express yourself effectively. But some of you might actually, like, this might be getting catalyzed or activated within you because of external situations. Like, for example, buddy, hey, come here. It's like I just fed him, so I know he's not hungry. Hold on. Can you just hang out, please? Okay. Just hang out, Clyde. For example, when I get around certain people, well, I activate people all day. That's just like something I do. But when I get around certain people, if he can lay down, I'll okay, there you go. Just lay down. Just relax. Relax. Thank you, Clyde. For example, when I get around certain people, I can feel something in them and it activates like my phoenix. And it's like, ooh, ooh. And then all of a sudden that fire gets activated and it rises and my wings come out and I start like transmuting shit. Like that can even happen, right? So some of you guys can even be experiencing that when I'm talking about external factors. Clyde, you cannot be all over the cards. Hold on, guys. Give me a second. I'm just moving things over. I know, buddy. I know. All right. Anyway, on the bottom, Scorpion. Scorpion is holding on to things. It could even be like an aggravated, triggered sort of energy. Interesting with wolf. Ooh, zebra, and then we have moth. Yeah, so Taurus, the more that I'm getting into this energy, I definitely feel like someone is activating you, and maybe it's not in the like greatest of ways. That's not how I really want to say it. It's like kind of how I was describing like my phoenix comes out. That's what I feel like I'm looking at here. I feel like something is going on in your external, or there's somebody like nagging at you. And I really want to say nagging because the scorpion energy, getting a little bit of jealousy actually with the scorpion energy. And I feel like you're this like wolf zebra energy actually, where there is something that is innately obviously very strong about you, very captivating about you. You may even be very attractive with the zebra energy. Zebra is like walks in the room and everybody notices. The wolf is like leader. Wolf is very grounded. Wolf is also speaks of wisdom, right? A maturity. So it's like that's what I feel like feel like that's where you're at. Hold on. Clyde, I love you, but if you're gonna be up here, you gotta like lay down. Otherwise, you gotta get down. Okay. Anyway, so I definitely feel like that's you. And then we got moth. Being drawn to the flame, right? Being drawn to the light, being drawn to your light here. And like I said, scorpion is something that can be aggravating, something that can be restless, triggering, or it could be something that we're holding on to. So I'm getting this in a few different ways where Taurus is, some of you, there's energies coming around you and it's almost like they're triggering your light. Some of you who are like light workers, it might even be triggering abilities. But in turn, it's also bringing out their scorpion. It's like it's the light and the shadow dance, right? So some of you guys are experiencing that, and that's why you're in bull mode. It's almost like you're very aware of that. It's like for those of you, I guess, who are again like light workers and what have you, you're very, very aware that that's what's going on. On more of like a physical reality level or matrixy level, it's like somebody's just threatened by you and it's bringing out their ugly. Okay. Like jealousy. I keep getting strong jealousy. So that's for some of you. Others of you, there is this like magnetism that somebody is drawn to with you, and they don't want anybody else to enjoy it. Like literally being jealous over a partner, like a love kind of relationship. That can even still be friendship too. Like, hey, wait a minute, like like what's Taurus doing over there? Who's talking to Taurus? No, I'm not okay with that, right? And then it's like the jealousy thing comes out because anytime we get moth, it is light up city. It is drawing people to you left and right, right? And there is so much sexual energy here, and there is also an attractive energy that I keep feeling, and then a very irritated, jealous energy that I'm feeling. So these are the different things that I'm getting, Taurus. So Taurus, you could be jealous over somebody, somebody could be jealous over you. You could be activating somebody, somebody could be activating you. These are very different ways in how this could be coming out. For some of you, this like trigger, this catalyst is actually moving you into a very deep place within your own power. And then again, it's like needing to anchor yourself to deal with the situation, right? But those are the different ways different ways this is coming across. I keep getting strong like sexual reproductive energy too. Like the way, I wish you guys could see this, like the way that these cards are laying on my table, because these are on opposite ends, just the way that they came out in order. And I'm literally seeing ovaries, literally seeing two ovaries. And I keep getting this like very, very sexual, sensual energy. And then we have this magnetism here. We have the attractiveness of the zebra. It's just a lot of sacral, a lot of passionate energy going on here. This is going to get very interesting. Where are we at? 14 minutes? Okay. Let's dive in further. God, I'm tempted to use sexual magic. I'll use the sexual magic in part 2. I'm going to go ahead and use the Rider Waite. Interesting. Queen of Wands at the bottom just to start. Ooh. can't get away from the jealousy energy. The spiritual power I'm feeling here for my Tauruses who are experiencing this on a spiritual level versus just like a physical sexual jealousy energy or even like creative energy. This could be that you're moving into your own creative power and people be jelly, right? But for those where this is more of a spiritual experience, it's like really feeling your God goddess energy in a whole new way. And I keep getting it's like this fertility about it. It's yummy. It's very yummy. It's almost like you're a Scorpio. I mean, Tauruses are very sensual. They're very sensual. They're very, very yummy. Very yummy when it comes to that stuff. But there's something very scorpionic about this. And not just because the scorpion's there, but because there's like this underbelly of like brewing and jealousy and energy swirling. We even got Phoenix here. Like it's very scorpionic. Some of you could have strong placements in Taurus Scorpio. They're like 0-5 degrees. If that's the case, it would really translate in that scorpionic way just because the North Node right now is like Taurus 4 degrees or something like that. So your personal planets could be working very closely with the North and South Node at this time. Anyway, any messages or insights for my Tauruses pertaining to this spread? Yeah, someone's jealous. Someone's jealous. Jealous of you coming into your power, jealous of the attention you're getting, jealous of the creativity you're in, jealous of the attractiveness that you're in. It's like, can feel it. Justice. Beautiful first card. That's something that you're experiencing right now. It's not just a balanced energy. I literally feel like something is turning in your favor. The energy is turning in your favor. Again, it's like this rise of sexual energy, charisma, attractiveness, confidence, creative energy, power, sexual energy. It's like things are just rising within you. No matter how it's getting triggered, it's rising within you and it's just clear. It's very, very clear that things are really working in your favor during this time. Upholding. Thank you. Upholding. For some of you, these energies that are kind of on the more jealous side, a little bit more like egoistic, lower vibrational, that come in and they might be like saying stuff to you or like trying to trigger you. It's like because you're moving into this level of power, it's like it's teaching you how to stay in that power and how to rise in that power and uphold the balance of things without getting sucked into other people's shit. Again, the bull, right? The bull holding the stance, holding up. They keep saying holding the stance, holding what's right, holding the balance and meaning business. Like, you're not going to fuck with me today. You're not going to fuck with shit today. To whoever's trying to fuck with shit, right? Or who's acting out. It's nice. I love it. I love it. It's like, it's delicious all around. Any other messages or insights for my Taurians? Ooh. Some of you guys are also have been integrating your own jealousy, your own shadow to do this. Empress in reverse just came out. Yeah, it's like there's a turning point happening here for you, Taurus. Empress is Venus energy, so it is one of your cards. With it being in reverse, I feel like this is what's being corrected. This stagnancy, this restriction, this lack of growth. I keep feeling this like, how do I want to say this? Like, I just keep feeling jealousy. Some of you guys could have been experiencing like people saying things or even psychically attacking you. Like, I just feel like external factors like crushing you or weighing you down is how it feels. This is interesting. My Taurians who are really in the bull energy, you might actually be coming in to stand up for an Empress in reverse to uphold the justice for somebody getting trampled on, basically, or somebody having some sort of injustice done to them. Definitely the case for some of you. But for the most part, I feel like you've been an Empress in reverse and you're like turning that shit around. You're becoming the Tiger. Tiger is Empress, Queen of Wands to the max, just in like a very spiritual, fiery sort of way, right? Any other messages or insights for my Taurians? Hold on a second. Come here. You have all majors so far. Hold on, if I can fix this. You have all majors. Justice, Empress in reverse, and the Magician. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you're the one who's upholding justice, upholding balance, and you're doing it from this level of power. You're doing it from this level of maturity. It's crazy. It's crazy. You're turning the Empress in reverse energy around to an Empress upright for yourself or on behalf of somebody who needs your assistance. And if that's the case, you're coming in as like a protective force. Oh, hold on a second. I love those glasses, but they're so thick. And then when I get an itch, like there's not a whole lot of space up in here to like, you know, scratch that itch. Anyway. Any other messages or insights for Taurus? Ooh, yeah, there we go. 9 of Wands and the 4 of Pentacles. This is the energy that is a little bit, that's the provoking energy. This is more like the Scorpion energy. This is very guarded. Very, very, very guarded energy, survival mode. Someone who's not open, not vulnerable. Yeah, this person's in survival mode. This energy is in survival mode. Whoever the jealous energy, provoking energy is. And when I say provoking, it's like, I don't think they're going to intend to be provoking, depending on if it's played out for you or not. It's like, they're jealous and they're guarded and they're in that survival mode of like, I gotta look out for me and I gotta. And when they start getting involved in what, like with you or whatever the situation is, it becomes provoking. I don't think they mean to be provoking. Interesting. 3 of Wands. I feel like that's actually in between you and this energy. This is weird. You're both looking at the same thing? What? Yeah, it's like, okay, again, the eyes. It's like you're both looking at this 3 of Wands energy. It's like 3 of Wands energy is looking at what's coming in, what's about to happen. It's also waiting for rewards or waiting for results of some kind. And you're trying to stay focused on that, which is part of upholding justice. But this person is watching you watching that. This person, I feel like, is just watching you. Again, there's going to be multiple energies, but I can feel the jealousy. I can feel the like, you know? Interesting. Oh. Like I said, there's definitely lack of resonance here. It's like these are people on very different levels. 2 of Cups in reverse. Oh, and there it is. Oh, there's the fight. 5 of Wands in reverse. Hierophant in reverse. What? Ace of Cups? And the Hanged Man. What? Wow. And then 6 of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Yeah, so Taurus, this is like, God, this is so fascinating. Sometimes what comes out is just crazy. So conflict and fighting. And it's so fascinating. There's Ace of Cups here because, you know, when people are jealous like this, there is a portion of that, which is admiration. It's like distorted admiration, right? First of all, before we even get to the Ace of Cups, there's clearly some sort of fight. It's like, it's very obvious, right? Some sort of fight. With the Hierophant in reverse, it could be that something is just really not in alignment spiritually, but more than that, it feels like something is like breaking. It feels like some sort of contract is breaking, some sort of tie is breaking. That's what's causing you to rise into power. That's what's causing you to rise in this tiger energy and turn the Empress in reverse to Empress upright, or to come in and protect an Empress energy because it's just the right thing and it's what's needed. But whatever is falling apart, it's working in your favor. And this energy that has the scorpion energy attached to it is not cool with it. That's why you're both watching the same thing. Because whatever's breaking is working for you. And if there is like a you and an empress in this scorpion energy, it's working on behalf of the empress, and you are attached to the empress for whatever reason or another. And again, you could be there for like a legal assist, like maybe you're their lawyer, right? Or maybe you're like a family member or a friend or their counsel. It gets something like that. If there is like three people involved in this in that kind of way. um it's all for the feminine energy. It's all to turn the feminine energy around and upright within or externally to help somebody do that. And then the scorpion energy is the other side of that, of whatever's breaking. And so the Three of Wands, that's why the eyes are on the Three of Wands, because it's about what comes after. What comes after the break? What comes after justice serving this Empress energy, serving you, or you serving justice, right? If you're protecting an Empress. Everybody's got their eyes on what happens next after the break. Now, here's what's interesting. Then you have the Ace of Cups, the I said the Hierophant again, Hangman, and then the Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. What's breaking is liberation. It's causing liberation for the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups to me is soul. It's soul, it's heart, and that's why it is associated with like romantic beginnings or love and all of that. But it's soul, it's heart. And the Hangman being there is just indicating that there is a very spiritual process going on here. But then the Page of Wands and the Six of Pentacles, like this to me is a wanting to be involved with people or reaching out. This could even be an apology of sorts, right? There's a lot going on behalf of the person who's like in this envious energy, this guarded energy. I feel like this is a huge learning lesson for them more than anything. And for some of you, something could have fallen apart between you and this Scorpion energy, and it's like now that you're coming into power, one, they're not really happy about it, but they're probably considering as well to like come in and like try to smooth things over. But liberating the Ace of Cups. But yeah, something's totally breaking here. Wow, we're gonna go into part 2. I'm gonna get deeper into the Scorpion energy. I'm gonna get deeper into what comes next after the break. I'm gonna get deeper into the Nightingale energy too, because there's like the Nightingale energy did not talk a lot. But we shall see. We shall see. The fact that Justice and Hierophant is here, this could be about divorce or some sort of legal proceeding. So don't be surprised if that's like, I don't want you to be surprised because that could be a thing. Or it could be something going on officially within the workplace as well, like a firing or promoting or a changing of the guard. I don't know if that was a weird phrase to come forward. Anyway, I'm going to go into part 2. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will see you guys very soon, okay? Take care.